Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, July 5. The Maypen to Williamsfield leg of Highway 2000 is 75% complete and will be ready by April 2023. That's the word from Prime Minister Andrew Holness as he toured the roadway, which is part of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. During Friday's tour, Mr. Holness expressed satisfaction with the progress being made on the project.
The works are very impressive, and it is going to be a very critical piece of infrastructure for Jamaica. It will certainly help to reduce travel time and improve efficiency and comfort of the commuting public all over.
Mr. Holness says the roadway will not only relieve traffic congestion on existing roads, but will also bolster government's development plans for Manchester and Clarendon. The extension of Highway 2000 is being built by China Harbour Engineering Company under the supervision of the National Road Operating and Constructing Company Limited. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Holness has announced plans to address the Spur Tree Hill roadway in Manchester. Mr. Holness says government will concretise the plans for Spur Tree Hill immediately following the completion of the Maypen to Williamsfield leg of Highway 2000 in 2023. The corridor that feeds communities in Manchester, St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland is infamous for traffic congestion and road crashes.
The plans are being considered. There are differing perspectives as to whether or not we should go on the south coast or continue on the existing alignment. Those decisions will be made shortly.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness is imploring Jamaicans not to turn a blind eye to violent behavior from family members. He's also urging citizens to seek early police intervention in family disputes, as well as incidents of violence and abuse within the home.
Don't accept it as normal, and allow the courts and the law to take its course on people who use violence. Because if you give them an opportunity to escape accountability for the use of a lower threshold of violence, then don't believe that they will think that they have been given a reprieve and they will reform. They could easily escalate because of the view that there is no consequence for them if they use violence.
Mr. Holness made the appeal Friday as he visited the family of 31-year-old Kamisha Wright and her 4 children who were killed during a domestic dispute on June 21. While he pledged government's full support to the bereaved family, the Prime Minister used the occasion to urge families to find alternative methods to corporal punishment when disciplining children. According to Mr. Holness, studies show that children often internalize violence and use it as a conflict resolution tool, and in so doing, perpetuate the cycle of violence. The Prime Minister urged community-based groups, the church and other entities to provide counseling and support for families experiencing domestic and interpersonal violence. Middle Quarters in St. Elizabeth is the latest community to benefit from free public Wi-Fi under the Universal Service Fund Community Wi-Fi program. The secured hotspot was launched on Friday and will allow residents, including students, to connect to the high-speed service. The initiative forms part of government's thrust to provide internet access to 189 underserved and unserved communities across Jamaica. More than 100 such facilities have already been installed. Speaking at the ceremony, Minister without portfolio in the Office of the Prime Minister, Floyd Green, said the government is committed to making Jamaica digitally inclusive, and one such means is through the provision of universal access to the internet.
The reality is that the government is on a mission. And that mission is to provide access to the internet to our people.
The sanitation block at the Lethe Primary and Infant School in St. James is being rehabilitated by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JIS. Ground broke recently for the work, which is being undertaken under the Integrated Community Development Project Phase 2 at a cost of $12.5 million. The scope of work includes the upgrading of restroom amenities, roof repair, and the building of water storage tank bases. It also involves the rehabilitation of play areas and addressing leaks along the overhead linkway. Principal Alison McGee welcomes the work being done.
These facilities are vital to our operations here at school to ensure a safe and healthy environment for all our stakeholders.
With a more comfortable environment, students will be able to flourish and to learn supported by an enhanced space.
As part of the day's proceedings, JISIF also officially handed over 2 green spaces to the Lethe and Bickersteth primary and infant schools in the parish. The agency also broke ground for the Safe Passage project, which will be implemented at Bickersteth Primary and Infant School. And finally, 10 songs have been selected for this year's festival song competition. The Ministry of Culture and Entertainment says they're now being mastered and the recordings will be released soon. Broadcasters are being called upon to play the songs so the public can be engaged and choose their favorite for Jamaica 60. The winning song will be selected following 2 televised shows on July 14 and 28. The winning song will also receive $3 million to be shared among the producer, the writer, and the singer. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.